I don't believe that this earth, this sun, moon, universe, life, all the planets are random creation. They operate with so much of precision, obeying so many laws automatically that it's very difficult to fathom that there is no intelligence behind all this. And that intelligence is what we sometimes call God or Creator. And all these religions, various traditions, they are humans' desire to understand that Creator and to place their own life in context as to why we are here, what we are doing. If that is all that is there, that we live our life, we die, and then we disappear into oblivion, I don't think so. And that's why I choose to believe. It's hard not to. I remember this during childhood. When I used to go to bed, sometimes I would start thinking that what will happen if this earth is not there, sun is not there, moon is not there, the galaxy, the universe, nothing is there. I used to get very scared actually while thinking that. But I used to have that recurring thought from time to time. And I love reading religious books, religious scriptures of all the religions. I like reading Bible, Quran, Bhagavad Gita. Not to compare them, not to say that this is good, this is bad, or this is right, this is wrong. Who am I to say that? But just to understand what were the different thoughts or means that humans approached our Creator with. And I find most of them very fascinating. And as is my habit, once I get into a certain mood, I will go to related books and I will start devouring them. So a few months back, I had gotten into Islamic readings. So I was reading this, the translation of Holy Quran by M.A.S. Halim. I'm sorry, I'm not remembering his name. The book is right there. So it's by Oxford Press, and it's fantastic. And then I also got this book, The Sealed Nectar, supposed to be biography of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as they say. It's interesting. It's fascinating actually. But I agree with what Jeffrey Lang used to say. He's I think convert to Muslim in US. He's a professor. And what he was emphasizing in one of his videos is to separate the religion from culture. What does he mean by that? Means that any religion, from wherever it started, it is intermingled with the practices of the culture of that region. But the teachings of the religion not necessarily are the cultural practices. For example, let's say Hinduism followed in India, we have certain cultural practices. What do we mean by cultural practices? Cultural practices are the dressings and the way we dress, the food habits of the region, right? And so on. So at times, those who start following this religion or any religion, they kind of tend to gravitate towards those practices as well. Okay, that kind of clothing and that kind of food, etc. But I don't think that is necessary. So what I'm trying to say is that when we are reading or exploring any religion, it is we need to be mindful of the cultural aspect and the religious aspect. So what I was saying is that reading these scriptures, all these things is fascinating, and they don't necessarily prove that there is a creator in scientific terms, etc. Because science cannot disprove or that there is God, and there need not be any conflict between science and religion. Religion is to understand who we are, why we are here. Science is to understand how things work in this world, how our body operates, etc. So that by understanding that, they can, better utilize them or operate them, etc. When humans understood or realized that, there is something called gravity and how it is important in, and how things rotate around it due to that centrifugal force, they made satellites. They use that understanding to create satellites, etc. And just because you are able to understand, decipher the workings of the universe, doesn't mean you know how it got created. All these are speculations. You have Big Bang theory, pulsating universe theory, all these things. These are theories, but there is undeniable fact that we exist, and there is a lot of intelligence in the universe with which it operates, the seasons of the planet, and the purpose of each season, the entire living ecosystem. It's so fascinating, amazing. The place of smallest creature to the largest creature. It cannot be random. I refuse to believe that we came into existence randomly. It's like saying that you throw some metals together in a room, and after a million years you will have a computer created automatically. Ridiculous, right? You can't believe that, right? So is the fact that, okay, over millions of years things just randomly, life started, and then it started evolving automatically, all these things. With all the brilliant minds in this world, we have not been able to create an artificial intelligence as capable as humans. Okay, you might see the power of generative AI, etc., but that's not intelligence. That is like the power of data processing and algorithm, trying to summarize and deduce certain things from the known information. So the human intelligence is vastly superior. It can create AI, but just imagine, if to create AI it takes so many brilliant human minds. To create human mind, what it would have taken? What would have created a human brain, human mind? These questions fascinate me. And that's why I refuse to believe that there is no creator, that there is no God. Have I found him? No. But do I know that others have found him? Yeah, through their writings, through their teachings, various historical figures, right? They claim to have seen the truth, or felt the truth, and they show a path. And there are two types of beliefs. One is that which tells you how you can also experience. It's a set of practices. And one is belief based, where you believe and you surrender to that creation and try to live a life according to the scriptures of that particular religion. And I think that is still a very powerful thing, because living just with logic and with self-preservation in mind is a very empty and hollow life, according to me. And that's why I think there is a lot of violence and crimes against women, children, etc., right? Because we are losing our moral compass. And I think what religions provide is a moral compass for us to navigate this world. And I feel it is very much necessary. The religious movement, or being religious, or following religion, religious doctrines, is very much necessary. Immoral life is a wasted life. It's not worth living, according to me. But on the other hand, there is a flip side. There are many people who claim to follow their religion, but what they do is just lip service. They might follow certain rituals, but they don't necessarily live by the guidance or the guidelines provided in their religion. And that to me is also a kind of fake or useless endeavor. Is just adambar, is just pretension. So if you believe in creator, I would urge you to follow the guidelines of whatever religion that you are following. I think that will make this world a better place. And first apply it on yourself. I mean, there's no point we telling anyone else that you do this, that, or this is right, that is wrong. That should not be the approach. The approach should be to apply it to ourselves. Do what is right. It's like Gandhi said, right? Be the change you wish to see in the world. Don't preach. There are too many preachers. Of course, you can guide those seeking guidance. You can explain things to clear people's confusions. But don't impose anything on anybody. Try to live a good life. This is what we need most in this world. So until next time, thank you.